is Good Day Street Talk.
Year wraps up. Many parents face an issue when it comes to their children this summer. What camps are safe for kids? Joining me now to tell us is Susie Lupert, Executive Director of the American Camp Association, New York and New Jersey. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Is camp safe? I mean, I would think it's relatively safe.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely want to emphasize that camp is certainly safe. And while there's no 100% guarantee on anywhere that you send your child, whether it's school or an after-school program, camps take an extra special care to make sure that your child is safe for the summer.
A lot of camps start, well, particularly sleepaway camps started around what age, would you say?
We recommend that, you know, sleepaway camp starts at 7 years old and up, but it's really important that you don't just go by age. The maturity level of your child, whether or not they can do certain things by themselves, like shower and brush their teeth and get dressed by themselves, eat. These are really important steps before a child is ready to go to sleepaway camp. Some children are ready for that at a young age, and some aren't ready for that till they're a little bit older.
How have camps changed over the years?
You know, some camps have certainly changed. There's always trends in camps and new things happening. Camps are always on the cutting edge of what children are interested in, whether it's skateboard parks or go-karts or horseback riding or whatever it is that children want to do. Camps are really cutting edge about this type of stuff. They want to make sure that they're providing activities that kids have fun with, but are also really safe and that parents feel comfortable with.
How do you choose a camp? Because it's not like a school where all the kids in the neighborhood or community are going to go to the same school, probably. Yeah. This is somewhere where your child might not know anyone, or you may not know anyone else who attends. So how do you make that choice?
Yeah, and I mean, it's important that parents take the time to do the research. We can't emphasize that enough. Parents need to spend the time, they need to talk to camp directors, find out if the philosophy of the camp director matches their own, make sure that the activities that are being provided are activities that their child is interested in, and involving your child in the process is so important. That creates buy-in, and then the child really feels much more comfortable with the camp that they're going to end up with. We also really encourage parents to make sure that the camp has been reviewed by an outside source. American Camp Association accreditation is the best evidence that a parent can have that a camp is committed to the safety of your children and providing a really warm, nurturing environment.
Very good to know. And obviously, you know, a lot of times your kid's gone and you're not there to help out. So, you know, how do you keep a peace of mind, and what can you do to help them with things like safety?
Yeah, I mean, asking lots of questions of the camp from the outset is the most important thing. Besides ACA accreditation and Department of Health inspections and obviously the state licensing that camps need to have, it's important to ask about camp staff composition. What is the camper to staff ratio? How is the staff hired? And then once they're hired, what's the training like? Do they know CPR? Are they being trained in child abuse prevention? You know, all of these questions. Is there a nurse on call or on staff 24 hours a day? Talking to other parents is a great way that parents are going to get information. Camp should be able to provide references of other families of children that have attended the camp and might do so in the future. And this is a great way for parents to get to know each other and find out if the camp is right for them.
Obviously, pool and swimming safety is key too, because they'll be doing a lot of that there.
Yes, and there should always be a certified lifeguard on duty for any waterfront activity. And again, parents need to ask those questions up front. We really do encourage that parents need to do a lot of their own research, that they feel really comfortable at the camp that they want to choose.
Is it a good idea to send your child to day camp a few years before they do sleepover camp, or does it matter?
You know, I don't know if it matters. I think, again, it's about the maturity of the child and where they're at emotionally. For some children, you know, they go to day camp for many years and then they do feel more ready to go to sleepaway camp, but it's a very different experience. So it's just important that parents are getting to know what their child's interests are and what level they are maturity-wise, that they can really feel like they're sending their child to a good environment.
You know, even if your kid begs to go to camp all year long, you might just get that phone call after the first week or so that they want to come home.
Sure.
What do you do?
We really say to parents when that happens, don't, you know, really try to just encourage your child that they can get through it, that you have all the confidence in the world in them, that you know that they're going to get through it, and that you need to put the time frame in perspective. This is not for the rest of their lives, it's just a short period of time. And in the end, the values and the growth that they're going to experience is so important. And children, almost every child is going to get through that experience and be stronger and better for it. But those phone calls happen, and parents need to be prepared with an answer. And we hope that the answer is you can get through it, and we believe in you.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us. Valuable information, because it's getting to be the season.
It sure is. Thank you.
To learn more about all of today's topics, log on to myfoxny.com and click on Public Affairs. You can also like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Ty Hernandez. We'll see you next time for more Street Talk.